Yo. Hold on. Let me make sure. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. No, just kidding. All right, so look, check it out. We're gonna start Lightman channel. We got a good one today. By the way, quick disclaimer: this is not gonna be no negative criticizing video. This ain't gonna be no hate speech against women and nothing like that. Cause that's not how we rock. That's not how we rock and roll on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Because we see things from duality, both points of view. There's men that's lost, that be hating on women. There's women that's lost, they be hating on men, not knowing that. There's you don't objectify everything like that. There's always gonna be good men. There's gonna be negative men. There's gonna be hope man. There's gonna be, you see what I'm saying? Yo, Mystical Mistro coming in deep. Yes, sir, my boy. Good to see you. Glad you tapped in. Loyal subscriber, loyal supporter, and we here with another good one today. Now, like I said, there's not gonna be no negative video per se, or nothing like that. I just want to give a little bit of clarity and edification about the whole intuition thing. So let's get right into it, right? So, oh, and excuse my washer, of course. It is burning. I'm gonna try to talk close to the camera so to block it out. We should be good. So, getting into it, women, like you can tell by the title, women aren't always intuitive. So, here's the thing: women by nature have certain abilities within them that allow them to be tapped in to another realm that sometimes men don't always naturally see. Sometimes women are just not aware of what of you could say they power, or aware of that aspect or ability that they have innately within them. Now here's the thing: some women have more feminine energy than other women. Some women are more tapped in than other women. Some women naturally have more psychic abilities than other women. Regardless, but in general, the feminine energy as a whole, you see what I'm saying? Everything varies, but as a whole, that energy itself is very psychic in many different ways. So here's the thing: intuition deals more with vision, aka seeing something, seeing the future, seeing something play out. Psyche deals more so closer to like empath energy, people who can feel what's going on in the present moment. Women have more of the empath energy. Women have more of the psyche energy, the ability to kind of know what's going on in the present. But when it comes to intuition, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not that men and women both have the ability to be intuitive. But when people be pointing to like, oh, all women are intuitive, no, that's cap. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have situations where that woman either picked the wrong person or was in a situation where they picked a particular type of person that it ended up not working for them. Like, yeah, I do understand things from a backdrop. Sometimes they do be attracted to things and just don't be honest up front with you and tell you that, okay, I really was attracted to this. They try to play it off like, you know what I'm saying? It was something else. But in totality, a lot of situations wouldn't play out the way that they was. I remember I seen some on IG when somebody was like, they was like, oh, if women were so intuitive, and they so intuitive, how come they always only know the negative stuff, but they never can tell you the positive? They was like, oh, they can never lead you to $1 million, something like that. And I mean, that's lostness too, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like people superhuman unless they have these gifts developed. You know what I'm saying? They third eye developed or something like that. But the thing about it is, women are well, not all women, because I ain't finna sit here and lie on this channel. Not all women, but a lot of women do have a very under the behind the veil type ability that allows them to be aware of certain stuff. The only thing is they don't necessarily be able to pinpoint it sometimes. Some of them do, but they don't be able to always pinpoint it, especially if you're not caught up on the wave, or you're not aware of yourself, or you're not aware of your innate power and or ability that you naturally have or possess. Because if some of the women knew like some abilities that they naturally have access to, it would be a different world. The only thing come down is to the power isn't good or bad, but how people choose to use it. And that's where we get into misusing power, you know what I'm saying? And because a lot of times people do that. A lot of times people have a certain background where they didn't get what they necessarily wanted in life. So when they do touch it, they abuse it. A lot of people have gotten done wrong by people in general. So once they touch power, they want to do wrong to everybody. You see what I'm saying? And that's not real godly like energies. That's energies that's gonna take a people far behind, and they're gonna end up using that for vanity and for their own self pleasure, and nothing ever gets pushed forward. So none of us have to deal with those negative things in the first place. See, a lot of people that be having family members, they do that same thing too. That's how they keep creating generational curses, because the dad might have got treated a certain way, like, oh he'll be like, oh my pops didn't pick me up, so I ain't gonna pick you up. When I was coming up, my pops didn't help me. Ain't nobody gave me a handout, so I ain't help you out. But not understanding, you dumbass, what you doing is you creating a generational curse. This is why a lot of niggas be on some dumb stuff, because it's like, damn, you gonna keep creating the same generational curse. You're supposed to be cutting the cycle or making it easier so we can touch these M's, so we can have a generation of royalty for a change. So you can drop down the knowledge to your kids, so they can drop down the knowledge to their kid. Now we all gonna be straight. whole bunch of young wealthy little jits. Nah, you want to be like how your father did you. So, like, man, I ain't even gonna get into that because that's a whole another passage. But that's how stuff be playing out, and that's how a lot of people misuse power. Now, here's the thing: women in general have more so of the empath energy, of the psyche energy. Not so much all the time as the foresight, aka seeing something way before it happens and seeing all of the future. Because if that was the case, you would be led to the exact right thing that you need to be doing in your own life. You would be doing all the right activities because you would already know, man, I know this is gonna take me X, Y, and Z. I don't care about what nobody say. I don't care about influence. I don't care about support. I know this is gonna help me. Either other people join the program with me, or it's just whatever. But I'm gonna touch these M's. I know this. These hoes gonna be hating on me. Nah, they don't do that. It's like, it's more so like, okay, I'm gonna do what it takes to be emotionally comfortable, which is important, for feminine energy. Because I had a video coming up about the feminine energy in general, not even with just men and women, naturally needs some type of comfort. Naturally needs to be a part of something in order to be healthy. But anyway, let's check it out like this. So it's not that they're so insightful and seeing something so far away. It's not like they know the future. No. Now, some people are intuitive, men and women, but I'm talking about in general, that's not the just natural ability that people be pointing to. What they're pointing to is the empathic energy, the psyche energy, aka the ability to feel. So a lot of times they have the ability to feel what's kind of going on around and sense like, damn, pick this up, that this is going on, or this is wrong. And sometimes, like I say, we as humans, we not always know exactly what it is. You see what I'm saying? So you don't know how to exactly put it in the right words or put in the words all the time or piece everything out. But it's still a situation where it's like you'll sense like you're like what they say, Spidey's senses tingling. It'll be like that type of energy, and you'll know like something ain't right. But you might not even be aware of it. And if you're not spiritual, you might not even be aware of what you're going through. You just acting out and going by emotions, feelings, and vibrations. But it still be a reason to these things. I'm just saying it's not always the reason how people look at it, but if something was going on, they might be able to tell what's kind of going on in the situation. But as far as seeing the foresight of, oh, this person was going to do this to this person, and this is going to happen 2 days later, or 3 days later. No, that's not that. I'm not trying to be funny, but intuition is back more supported by the masculine energy. This is why a lot of great philosophers and spiritual people, they always see the vision, because vision is attached to intuition. A lot of men, that's fire is a masculine element in nature. It's a part of the yin, but it's the masculine of yin. So fire itself is masculine. Water itself is feminine. That's the feminine of the yin. So that's more. Water is more emotions and feelings. So women are more tapped into that, which allows you to be, like I say, psychic, or also have a sense of empath, be able to feel, and know what's going on at that moment. But that's in the present moment, right? But mind you, with psyche and emotions and feelings, the same thing that's birthed from psyche is illusion is also birthed from the same place where psyche and emotions and feelings and empathy get birthed from. Because sometimes you can be so deep into your own emotions and feelings that you ended up creating a reality or illusion that doesn't even, because that's all the water element, that doesn't even play out the exact same way. You see what I'm saying? As what's actually going on. You projected from your internal actually creating. You see what I'm saying? That's that Pisces energy of how you see it. You see what I'm saying? Based upon how you feel. And sometimes, here's another thing. This is why I say it's not always intuitive. Because sometimes a lot of stuff with all of us, it be our own emotions and feelings. It don't always be some deep spiritual sense that we get. Sometimes, a lot of times, that be our own emotions and feelings and how we feel and what we choose to pick up from the situation. A lot of times, a person could have just had a bad day. And here you go hating them. Oh, they don't F with me no more. Oh, I see how you is. Okay, I'm going to cut you up tomorrow. Not knowing homeboy, homegirl just had a horrible day. People might have just had to go to the hospital. People might have had a bad situation. They might have just had a huge deduction. They could have got credit card scammed and fraud. They could have just lost $5K at the bank. They trying to figure out how they gonna do this, if they gonna have enough money to last to the last week. That's why I say stop, because that get into that narcissistic energy. And that's why I say women are very narcissistic. Now all of us are narcissistic as men and women, but a lot of times you see it strong in a lot of times women because it's a sense. I ain't gonna say entitlement because a lot of guys have it too nowadays, and they be having it for the longest too. But by just the energy naturally itself, it's easier for it to be that way when you're dealing with that type of stuff, because you think everything is, I don't want to say revolving around you, but it's like you deeply in your own world. And there's power in that. But you not, that's what I'm saying, you're not manipulating and manifesting it in a way that go in your favor. That's why when homeboy was like, I forgot, from the subconscious community, I forgot his name, when he was talking about how the cancer sign in general, We're not just talking about Cancer sun sign. We're not just talking about Cancer moon sign. We talk about all these things. Cancer energy in general, and zodiac is the most powerful zodiac because that is the moon energy itself. That's how you will things into existence. That is manifestation. That is using magic. You see what I'm saying? Um, but here's the thing. He was like, "What difference does it make if you don't, if you a not aware of your power and don't know what you're doing, don't know how to fully utilize it? So you got all this power and you manifesting, but you manifesting a whole bunch of bull crap in your life that you don't really need or want in your life. What difference does it make? You see what I'm saying? It's like that kind of energy, and because they do have it, women in general do have that energy, right, of manifestation and stuff. But when you don't know what you're doing, it can be more of a detriment than help. It can be more of a harm than helpful. You see what I'm saying? But that's how things. I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm not gonna be long. But that's how things play out. It's not that the feminine energy is always intuitive. They be like almost intuition. Yes, all of us have these things. Some men are more have more intuition. Some women have way much more intuition. But in general, the feminine energy itself is more empathic and have more psyche in general. So they kind of know us, have a sense of what's going on in the moment, even if they're not fully aware of it consciously. They have a more sense of what's going on in the actual present moment. Um, that's that energy. So they'll sense of the people. People like this can sense when something be off. They may not be able to pinpoint it exactly what it is, but they can sense when something off. Like, oh no, this dude a weirdo, or I need to get out of here. I ain't feeling this person's energy. But it's not about like, oh, I see this happening, because if that was the case, that would have saved a lot of people from many situations. They would have let their man to $1,000. They would have let their man to, you know what I'm saying? I've been able to, and things do play out in different ways. It not always have to be money, because people use money, but we just giving examples of how things would play out if it was, you see what I'm saying, that case. But with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm not gonna get into rambling. I got a video coming soon again, um, about the males having high estrogen these days, women have high testosterone. I did a video similar to this, but I'm gonna get a little bit more in depth and come from a different perspective, a different angle. So with that being said, much love to all y'all. Y'all have a great day. Shout out Mystical Michio. You have a great day. Everybody else here have a great day. Hit me up in the chat in the comment section if you have any questions, and let me know. I get with you. Peace.